pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in the palm. You are a statement that explode like.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Bam Woman Show live with Jen and Toya. Jen is out for today, but I have two beautiful ladies in the studio with me. I have Miss Diana Lopez of G-Force Media, Miss Lucretia Stewart of Lash Beauty Training and Academy, and she's also the Bam Woman Magazine Beauty and Fashion Editor. So she will be co-hosting with me today. Super excited. So how you ladies feeling?
Great. Happy to be here.
Yes, and we have Clareta Haddon Jackson as one of our guests today. She is a national recording artist, entrepreneur, mom, just all around mompreneur, I should say. So let's jump right into our show today, ladies.
Yes.
Okay. So, Miss Clareta, how long have you been in the music industry, and what inspires you and made you want to become an entertainer?
In the industry, it was a little over. I don't know if it's gonna date me. But let me say, over 20 years.
Wow. Yes, and so you sing gospel, right?
I do sing gospel, and I started with my brother. Actually, the story is I started my own solo artist at 8 years old, and my brother's career took, and we were singing back on brothers instruments for him. So we all kind of worked together for 16, 20 years behind him. And all continued to build our own on the side, work together to make sure he had everything. But still doing everything I was doing, and now more.
Awesome. Okay, so do you have any new projects out or any upcoming projects that you want to share with our guests and our viewers?
Well, new music is coming. We are writing. In studio working on music, but we spend most of our time working on clients. My husband owns Slack Productions, and we not only write music for others. He also produced film scores and television and all those things. I write for the majority of the projects he's on. So there's always something new. We have clients every month working on release projects for, and also mentoring these students that follow us and under us. And firstly, our ministry that we online together, the private mentorship program. But we work together with pastors and elders, and just people are looking for a kingdom mindset and understanding of God is and how to operate as believers within the kingdom of God. So it's a lot going on. Of course, like you said, a homeschool mom, owning multiple businesses. I'm never not working.
So how does homeschooling work and being an entrepreneur? Because I know working a full-time job myself and being a mom and kids are in public school, it's a challenge, but homeschooling your kids at home and running a business, like how do you juggle that?
Oh, trust me, there are days I want to pull my hair out. It's not easy, but it is my commitment to my children that I would be their lives. Most of us our lives from some point in our childhood that we either want and never experience or we want to. And I
And I
can say
can say
that
that
one of the
one of the
reasons I
reasons I
decided to
decided to
homeschool is
homeschool is
that my
that my
mom,
mom,
my
my
dad were
dad were
pastors and they
pastors
were
and they were
traveling.
traveling.
Mhm.
They weren't
They
home.
weren't home.
And I
And I
spent a lot
spent a
of,
lot of our,
well,
well,
all
all
of
of
us
us
spent a
spent
lot
a
of our
lot of
time
our time
with
with
Annie.
Annie.
And
And
so I've
I've
become a
become a
parent.
parent.
I'm
I'm
with my
my
kids so
kids
they
so they
travel the
travel the
world with
world with
experience life
experience like
and not
not
feel
feel
left.
left.
So
So
it's not
it's not
easy,
easy,
but
but
I tell
I
you
tell
what,
you what,
I'm up
I'm
for the
up for the
challenge
challenge
because I
because I
believe in
believe in
keeping my
keeping my
word.
word.
So there's a
So
lot
there's a
of
lot of
blessings that
blessings
have,
that have
a lot of
a lot
waking
of
up
waking up
late,
late,
but we
but
get
we
it
get
done.
it done.
Right. Yeah.
So on the days that you're feeling like you want to pull your hair out, like what is your safe space? Like what do you do to have some type of peace?
Oh, my
Oh, my
favorite
favorite
place
place
is
is
Smile and
Smile
Nine,
and I.
or
Or
I just
I
take a
just
break.
take a break.
Everybody,
Everybody
go to your
go to your
rooms
rooms,
unless you
and
want
if
to
you
go
want to
to
go
the
to the
ocean with
ocean
your
with your
dad, and
dad,
we're
and
gonna
we're
watch
gonna
the
watch the
water.
water.
Yeah.
We're
We're
taking a
taking a
break
break.
Yeah, that's
You
peaceful
sound
right
Can
yeah,
we
there.
Can
go
we
that
and
go
sounds
and
watch the
good.
watch the
Yeah,
sunset
sunset
and
Definitely.
chill?
and chill?
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are any of your kids interested in the music industry or becoming artists? Acting. Do they show those gifts and talents as well?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So,
So
our middle
our
daughter,
middle daughter,
she's
she's
17 now,
17 now,
sings,
sings,
plays
plays
drums,
drums,
plays
plays
bass.
bass.
Um,
Um,
she
and she
loves
loves
leading
leading
worship
worship
church
church
in the
in
youth.
the youth.
Um,
Um,
she's also
she's
a
also a
makeup and
makeup and
culinary.
culinary.
She's all
She's
over
all
the
over the
place,
place
like me.
like
I'm a
me. I'm a
busybody.
busybody.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah.
and then
And then
our
our
son,
son,
our
our
middle
middle
son,
son,
he is
is
a
a
music
music
producer,
producer,
edits
edits
videos,
videos,
he's
he's
photography,
photography,
videography, has
videography,
his own
has his own
company,
company,
and he's
and he's
14.
14.
Wow. That's great.
Yes, and our
Yes, and our
5-year-old, he
5-year-old, he
introduces
introduces
everybody to
everybody to
himself as
himself as
I'm
I'm
Ethan,
Ethan,
I
I
sing.
sing.
So,
He just lets them know right off bat what he does.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I really love that you rock blue hair. I have noticed that. I've been following you for some years, and I've noticed. I was like, her hair is blue, but I love it. Like, what does the blue come from? What is the inspiration, and why do you have the blue hair?
Oh,
Oh,
sometimes I'm a
sometimes
little
I'm a little
nervous about
nervous about
sharing the
sharing the
story
story
because
Okay.
it can be
can be
spooky.
spooky.
Some
Some
people are
people are
overly
overly
spiritual,
spiritual,
Mm-hmm.
but
but
it's my
it's my
truth.
truth.
I
I
love
love
all colors.
all colors.
I've worn hot
Worn hot
pink,
pink,
green,
green,
red,
red,
platinum
platinum
blonde.
blonde.
I've worn
I've
it
worn it
all.
all.
But
But
one
one
about
about
15, 15 years
15
ago,
years
I
ago, I
stepped
stepped
on
on
blue
blue
because I had
because
an
I had
open
an open
vision.
vision.
I was
I was
awakened,
awakened,
and
and
I had an
I had an
experience
experience
where I
where
had
I had
a
a
battle with
battle with
spirit,
spirit
trying to take
trying to
my voice
take my voice
and
and
begin to
begin to
sing and
sing
pray
and play
and declare
and
that my
declare that
voice
my
is a
voice is
weapon.
a weapon.
And I could
And I
see
could see
the
the
spirit
spirit
was
was
trying to
trying to
take my
take
voice. I
my
could
voice. I could
see
see
the
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 vision of what
vision
my
of what
voice
my
looked
voice
like
looked like
spiritually, and it was
spiritually,
a
and it
blue
was a
light,
blue light,
and so it was
and it was
pulling me
pulling
out of
me out of
the belly
the
and
belly and
out of my
out of my
throat,
throat.
and
And
fought. And
fought,
every
and every
the more I
more I
sang, the
sang, the
bigger the
bigger
rage
the rage
got,
got,
the
the
brighter the
brighter
blue
the blue
screen got,
screen got.
and
And
the
the
fight was
fight was
over
over
once
once
I
I
sang
sang
until the
until
enemy
the enemy
really
really.
and
Um,
the Holy Spirit
Holy
spoke to
Spirit
me and
spoke to
said,
me and said,
"You are a
"You are a
flame."
flame."
Psalms
Psalms
104:4
104:4
says,
says,
"Who makes
"Who
his
makes his
angel
angel
spirits and
spirits and
his
his
ministers a flame
ministers
of
a flame of
fire."
fire."
And so
So
the Holy Spirit took
Holy
me
Spirit took
and
me
let me
and let me
understand
understand
that there is
that there's
a flame
a flame
that is
that
hotter
is
than
hotter
red,
than red,
and that is
and
because
that
it's
is because it's
endowed with His
endowed with
power,
His
the Holy
power.
Spirit. If you know
If you
anything
know
about Holy
anything about Holy
Spirit,
Spirit,
you know that
know
the flame
that the flame
is a blue
is a
flame.
blue flame.
So
Mm.
I
So
carry the
I
Holy
carry the
Spirit,
Holy
and I
Spirit,
won't
and
stop
I
wearing
won't
my
stop
clothes.
wearing my clothes.
All
Yes,
right.
Lord.
Yes.
I love that story. And
Yes,
I mean,
ma'am.
like you said, that's your truth and that's your testimony.
Mhm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Mm.
wow, that gives me chills.
I know.
So, yes.
Yeah, it
Okay,
was a
Yeah,
so,
it
lot
was a
deeper,
lot
really,
deeper,
and it was
really,
kind
and
of
it was kind of
scary
scary
because it was a
because it
lot
was a
more things
lot more things
happening, taking
happening,
place.
taking place.
all kinds of things happening through atmosphere change,
kind of stuff.
Just to
This to
be
be
able
able
to know that
to
you're
know
that
that you're that
special to
special
God,
to
that
God,
the
that
enemy
the
will
enemy
be
be
intimidated by
intimidated by
and want to
and want to
silence you,
silence you,
is a
is a
whole different
different
level of
level of
appreciation
appreciation
for who
for
God
who
is
God
and
is and
why He
why
calls
He
His
calls His
people to do
people
what He
to do
calls
what He
them.
calls them.
Mm,
Yeah.
yes, I look. That blessed me.
Yes.
Like it just allows you to see things differently. But
Yes,
yes.
ma'am.
So what is a piece of advice that you would give someone who is wanting to become a musician, an artist, and they may be kind of stuck, in a transition mode? What type of advice would you give to them?
Well,
Well,
I'm going to give
I'm gonna
some
give some
advice that may
advice that
seem
may seem
controversial.
controversial.
Mhm.
Don't
Don't
get
get
into this
into this
kind of
kind of
work
work
unless it's
unless
God
it's God
calling you.
calling you.
The reason I
The
say
reason I
that
say that
because
because
if you
if you
know
know
how
how
Scripture
Scripture
displays
displays
the enemy
the enemy
and
and
Lucifer
Lucifer
did,
did,
how he had to
how he
be
had to be
removed from
removed
heaven
from heaven
because of
because of
his
his
pride.
pride,
And now, when you
now
see
when you see
who are in
who
the
are in
industry,
the industry,
not
not
for
for
God,
God,
they're
they're
following
following
things. They're
things, they're
following
following
money.
money,
They're doing
they're
things to
doing
be able
things
to
to be
grow
able to grow
careers, but it's
careers, but it's
not
not
from a place
from a
of
place of
love or
or
power of
power
God.
of God.
It's all
It's
about
all
gain,
about gain
evil
and evil
intentions.
intentions.
And I tell
And I
you
tell
that you're
you
going to
that
be
you're going to be
tested,
tested,
going to be
going to
tried.
be tried.
He's going to
He's going to
figure out
figure out
whether or
whether
not
or
you're
not
in it
you're
for
in it for
God
God
or for
or for
gain.
gain.
And if you
And
don't
if you
feel that you
don't
can
feel that you can
handle
handle
the battle
the
that's
battle that's
before you
before you
and you
and
won't
you
be able to
won't be
make the
able
right
to make the right
decision,
decision,
this is
this
not
is
the
not
end.
the end.
Because I'm
Because
telling
I'm
you, you're
telling
going
you,
to
you're going
choose,
to do,
and it's not
and
fun.
it's not fun.
Game.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I
What'd you
like
say,
that.
Cree?
For God or for game,
Yes.
because
Ooh.
you can't be for Him if it's for self.
It's best
It's
for
best for
yourself.
If
yourself.
it's
So
for
So
easy
yourself.
to
easy
get
to
caught
get caught
up
up
in the
in the
industry
industry
side of it and
and
forget about
forget
the
about
call.
the call.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, because the
Because
call.
everything starts looking, so good to you. The money, the fame, all the attention, it starts looking good to you, and you forget about, why you started.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Mm-hmm.
sometimes your faith and all your beliefs kind of go to the wayside.
Right.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I've
ma'am.
had
I've
those
had those
opportunities
opportunities
to
to
do
do
both
both
things,
things,
both
both
sides of
sides of
it. And
and
when
when
it came for me
came
to
for me to
choose,
choose,
I chose
I chose
God.
God.
So,
So,
you
you
know,
know,
everybody doesn't
everybody
have
doesn't
to
have
do
to
that.
do that.
Amen.
Right. They don't. Like
Mm-mm.
it's, and I mean, that goes with media as well, the beauty industry. With
Yeah.
anything that you do,
Right.
really, it has to be, you have to be called to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to take you to another level of yourself, and you have to let the old you shed in layers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And once you
Mm-hmm.
start shedding, you'll see also who's for you, who's against you, and you'll start
Wow.
seeing things in a whole nother light.
Definitely.
And as you go further, there's going to be less people that come with you.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those, you got to let
Yeah,
your
everybody
flesh
can't.
Everybody can't.
die daily.
Mm-mm. Yeah, she said it. You have to let your flesh die daily.
Yes, it
Mm-hmm.
does. And like you said,
That's
That's
it.
everybody.
it.
Not
Not
everybody can
everybody can
go,
go,
including you.
including you.
That's
Right,
right.
right.
Yes,
Parts of you.
that's right. Ooh, that's a
That is a
word.
word.
Yes, Lord. Like, ooh, because we're shedding, kind of like, snakes shed,
Yeah.
animals shed all that fur, you
Mhm.
dead skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it
There are
is.
There are
things in
things
our
in our
life
life
and
and
this
this
body,
body,
this
this
mind.
mind.
We know
We
that
know that
God's ways
God's
are higher than
higher than
ours.
ours,
His thoughts are
thoughts
higher
are
than
higher
ours.
than ours.
And when He
And when
has
He has
for us,
for
it's
us, it's
free,
free,
man,
man,
to
to
forget
forget
and to lose
and to lose
sight
sight
of
of
what's most
what's most
important.
important.
And
And
that's where
that's
you have
where you
to
have
begin
to
to
begin
allow
to
Him
allow
to
Him
peel
to
those
peel
layers
those layers
back off of
off of
you,
you,
those
those
layers of
layers of
yourself
yourself
that
that
get in the
get in the
way of
way of
being
being
played through
played
you.
through you.
We're
Yes.
just
We're just
conduit.
conduit.
Our gift
Our
is
gift is
nothing.
nothing.
This is the way
This is
I
the way
see
I see it.
nothing
Nothing
without Him.
without Him.
We're just
Amen.
We're just
hot air
hot air
and we're
And
using
we're using
it as
it
not
not
magnifying
magnifying
him,
him,
and it's
and
so
it's
it's
so it's
powerless.
powerless.
Have you ever
Have you ever
seen
seen
powerless
powerless
drill?
drill?
You know what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm saying?
It just
It just
can't break
can't break
through.
through.
And that's
And
what
that's
you're
what you're
doing
doing.
using gifts
Using gifts
without
without
God.
God.
You're only
You're only
tapping on the
tapping on the
surface.
surface.
You're not being
Not being
productive.
productive.
And then
And
you're
then you're
in
in
and not
not
not going to
not
do
going
what
to
you
do
do.
it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Right.
Yes. Well, that is a great note to end on. Like, just let our viewers know how they can reach out to you, follow you, if they want to find out more about your services and what you offer. How can they connect with you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Of course,
Of course,
on
on
social
social
media,
media,
I
I
am
am
at
at
Clareta
Clareta
Haddon,
Haddon,
CLARETA,
CLARETA,
and
and
also
also
our
our
website is
website is
stagelifepros.com.
stagelife.pros.com.
Again,
Again,
stage
stage
life,
life,
one
one
word,
word,
pros.
pros.
Um,
Um,
and you
and
can
you can
check us
check
out
us out
there.
there.
Also, check
Also,
out
check
our
out our
radio show,
radio show,
Reclaim
Reclaim
Moments
Moments
Radio
Radio
Show.
Show.
All that
All
stuff
that
is
stuff is
available
available
for you to
for
learn
you to
more
learn
about
more about
our
our
social media.
social media.
All
Okay.
right.
All righty. Well, thank you, Ms. Clareta, for joining us today on the BAM Woman Show, for taking out time and just sharing um, what God has put on your heart, your business, and your upcoming projects and everything that you have going on. So, you all please follow, connect, engage on social media, um, and just support.
I
I
appreciate the
appreciate the
opportunity.
opportunity.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much. Thank you. All right, and you have a great rest of the weekend. Be blessed.
Yes,
Yes,
I'm going
I'm
to
going to
continue
continue
celebrating
celebrating
my
my
birthday the
birthday the
rest of the
rest of the
month.
month.
So
So, okay, well, happy
Oh, happy birthday
birthday.
to
thank you.
Yes,
you.
happy birthday.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yes. All righty.
Bye.
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 Okay. Wow.
All right. That
That,
was awesome.
when I tell you
She's
the
amazing.
testimony,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, y'all. So we're gonna take a quick break. So y'all check out the ad. Hey, hey, we are back. And guess what? We are giving away a 10-inch ring light for you
Hey.
vloggers, or you just want to take a really cute selfie,
Right.
Your lighting is everything. Everything. So, in order to win this, you will need to enter a number between. Cree, text me a number, or I message me a number between 1 and 50. So we have our number. So between 1 and 50, at the end of the show, some lucky person will win this 10-inch ring light, courtesy of BAM Woman Magazine and Media. Oh, yeah. Y'all gonna want this. Oh, I have to look later. So, Instagram family, we are giving away a 10-inch ring light. The numbers, guess the number between 1 and 50, and at the end of the show, we will announce a winner. So let's move on. We have the beautiful Diana Lopez,
Yes.
owner of G-Force Media and the winner of the BAM Woman East Texas Icon Confidence Award.
Yes.
Yeah. We're back.
Yeah.
We had technical
Yay.
difficulties. It is storming here, it sounds like, outside. So, 1 through 50, guess is the number. So, this is what you'll win 1 through 50. So, 10-inch ring light for bloggers, for selfies, for whatever. Okay. So, we are going to dive back in with the wonderful Diana Lopez.
Hello, hello.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about your business, what you offer, and just let's talk.
Hello. First of all, thank you for having me here. Let me put this way so you guys can, so I'll make sure you guys can listen to me. So again, my name is Diana Lopez. I'm gonna say it like a little bit how do you say it? Just like a AKA Lady D.
Yes, Lady D.
Lady D, as known as,
yes,
Lady
as
D.
known
diva.
as, yes. So a lot of people now don't even call me Diana; they call me Lady D. So I have to put it out there.
Lady D.
So anyway, thank you for having me here. And I'm so happy to be here. And it is pouring outside, so that's why the signal might not be a little bit, strong like it's supposed to. But we're gonna do our best.
Exactly.
But I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that I was able to be how do you say it, the recipient of the Confident Award in your Bam Woman Soiree. Did I say it right?
Yes.
You have to excuse my English at times. My accent is way too strong, but I'm happy to be here. So I'm the owner of GeForce Media, and let me tell you guys that I completed a year 5th of this month. So I am
congratulations!
Wow.
That is
amazing.
awesome. A year in business, you have to celebrate that.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
There's no drinks here though.
No, I just have a Slurpee.
We needed to drink and celebrate like we celebrated my show.
Yes. One day.
Why?
One day.
I'll bring you guys something next time, I promise. Today I have to tell you that I came in a hurry, so this is very special for me because I'm stressed because I'm moving. So I've been working very hard. So they're remodeling the apartment that I'm moving to. I'm moving into downtown, so I'm excited. I always wanted to live in downtown. So we're out of moving. It's something simple, humble, but I'm excited and I am thankful because I know it's God's plan. So I'm just following it.
Yes.
It's going
we just
with
talked
the flow.
about. You gotta follow what the path
so,
that He's laid out for you.
For sure.
Yes.
So GeForce Media is here in downtown, and what we offer in GeForce Media is countless things, but I'm just gonna tell you the main ones. I do have a magazine like you guys. It is bilingual, which I am very excited. I do have an editor that is helping me since the last issue, so we're working on the one August. My month goes out the end of the month. Even, let's say July went out on the 28th, so I'm trying to do it like the 4th Thursday of every month, whatever number that is. So that's when I present the magazine for that month. So whatever happened in that month, we take it out on that month. So we sell billboards, we sell radio, TV. I just got a connection with Telemundo, so I'm going to be selling Telemundo as well. So whoever needs to go on TV, then I can get them an interview. Not only that they can advertise on the TV, but they can do a live interview on the TV as well.
So can we talk about how important it is to market your business and your brand? Because you've been doing media for longer than I've been doing media. And you've done all angles, I think, pretty much.
Yes.
So can you just tell them, like, the importance of it, how it helps, how it gets them that exposure?
Well, let's just say a lot of people make the mistake of thinking the advertising is not important. They open their business, they have a wonderful product, they have a wonderful service, but they lack the knowledge of the media, the advertising, the publishing of your business. So regardless of what your product and service is and how good it is, if people don't know that you exist, they don't know about your location, they don't know about you, how you're going to get the clients. So you have to have a budget. When it is like, I cannot tell you how important, like you said it, you have to have at least 10% of your monthly budget so that you can spend on your social media. And it's very important that you don't put, like they said in the business terms, don't put your eggs in one basket. You have to make sure that you do it everywhere and do media like we do.
Yeah.
Do magazine, do
Yes.
TV, do radio, do whatever you can at the beginning, and then towards your product keeps growing, then you can just like maybe lay back a little bit. But I always put the big companies as an example. How many times do we hear on the radio, see on the TV, McDonald's, we see Burger King, we see Whataburger, we see Nike, we see all of these big brands.
Right.
And you would think, why do you need to advertise if they're already known? Like, worldwide, people buy these brands. But it's because if you're innovating, if you have a new product, you have to. You have to be out
Right,
there. If
right.
you don't advertise your product, your company is going to die. Your company is going to go old in no time. And in these times that people is on their phone all the time, they're always looking for new things and new ways to advertise, so you have to keep up, and you have to have the support of people that knows how to do it. And if we don't know how to do it, like, this is what I tell people that knows me, if I don't know how to do it, I'm going to find somebody that's going to
Right.
know how to do it, so I can at least put you in contact with that person. So it is very important.
Yes,
I don't have the
yes.
word at the moment, but
Important is the
It
word.
is very,
Okay,
It's very
like,
important.
I'm like,
and I know,
Yes.
Lucretia, you're a business owner, and you've been in entrepreneurship for years.
mhm.
Like, how has advertising different ways helped your business and expand your growth?
That's
Mhm.
exactly what it did. It expanded my growth.
Mm-hmm.
At first, it was social media. It was Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
but at first, I branded myself. I mean, I was always known as, posting, pictures,
Mhm.
positive quotes, something crazy about, my kids
Mhm.
or something funny. The main thing I did was educate, empower, and entertain. Those were the three things that I wanted to do
Right.
with each post.
I like that. You said educate,
Empower, and entertain. Because you got to post something funny. You
Mhm.
can't just post about your business all day long. If you post something, educational about your business, something that you think people don't know, I mean, that's educating. And then empowering is, just giving people the motivation to go for their dreams, to,
Right.
make them believe, hey, if I can do it, you can too.
Definitely.
And Diana, she helped me out a lot with the radio. That
Mhm.
I was so nervous to record a 15-second. I think it took me an hour to record.
I've heard that it takes longer to
Yeah.
record just like a 15-second
Yes,
interview.
yes. By you being, you're nervous, but I
Mhm.
mean to social media, radio, newspaper, bio sheets, media kits, and traffic on foot, going out,
Yeah.
as they say, out in the streets.
Yeah. Old
To
school.
different, old school, to different
Yes.
places to leave your, information, because people still pick up business cards also. So it's very important.
I think the main thing is, for, like you said, put yourself out there. You have to let people know you're there
Mhm.
before you put out your product, before you do your
Yes.
service, before you put your company. And you have to build a trust in the
Yes.
community, so people can trust you, they can see your worth, they can see your value, and they can know ahead of time what you're going to bring to the table. And then not doing advertising for any business is like trying to find something in the dark. You're not going to find it.
Y'all heard that.
At all.
Yes.
Not doing any advertising for your business is like trying to find something in the
Yes.
dark.
Yes.
And it'll be worse
Right.
if you wear glasses.
Right?
Mm. Man, like, I really didn't realize until maybe a few years ago how important it is to advertise. And like she said, you don't put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to marketing and advertising. I mean, there's sponsorships for different events and things that you can do. There's, like she said, the magazine, radio. There is a lot.
It
I mean, I
is.
know some people will do social media shout outs, just stuff like that. But yes. So you are a mom of 3 girls.
Yes.
So how is that, raising 3 daughters?
It is wonderful. I feel like they're my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you, the wonderful experience. Of course, at the end of the month, when we're all full of hormones,
Yeah, right.
you don't want to be in my household. because everybody's
man.
feeling cranky. Everybody's feeling like they have stomach aches and they're having a lot of cramps. And I have to like buy one of them one ice cream, the other one wants chocolate, the other one's chocolate milk. You know, just trying to find something to comfort them.
Yes.
Right.
Because I understand it, but
Mhm.
it is cranky. But at the end of the day, it's wonderful when we're cooking. It's like a hangout. It's like a hangout. And what in my
That is
house
good.
and my home is always like a hangout. And now they're all grown. My oldest one is 24, then the next one is 20, and my youngest one is 16. So it's
Wow.
like a house full of roommates.
Yes.
That's how it feels like.
That's how it should feel.
Yes.
I was
Oh,
telling
wow.
you that I said you're lucky your kids are gone out of the house. I said mine's still with me, but I don't think I could live without them. So I cannot
Right.
complain. And we always planning like what's the plan that we always have to have a plan. Like my oldest daughter works until 5, and as soon as she gets out and she's like, okay mom, what's the plan, what are we gonna do today? They're always helping me.
That's good.
You guys been in my studio, so they all have an office there, and even my youngest one is designing some stuff for me because she wants to get into it. So it's just wonderful. We work together, we do a great team. And sometimes I'm like I'm alone because I don't have a partner, I don't have someone like an how do you say that,
A
adult
male companionship.
no, I'm not talking about. I don't
She
need
said,
no
"I don't need
girlfriend."
that.
No.
Okay.
I said no. I
Okay.
was talking about like like a business partner or something,
Right.
Okay.
like someone that I can rely on or something. But then
Mhm.
I think about it, and I don't need anybody. I have 3 my
Mhm.
Yeah.
roommates, my partners. They are always there. They support me a lot, and when you go through life struggles, that you learn a whole lot of things. So my daughters have lived
You
with
do.
me a whole lot of things. So
Yes.
so now they're like even more supportive. And sometimes when we don't have money or when we're going through hardships, I get happy. And a lot of people will like get depressed, start crying, and mopping. And for me, it's like I get happy because my daughters get to enjoy and appreciate everything that I have done for them,
Mhm.
Yes.
and all the
Yes.
things that they have had. And all of a sudden you lose everything, and you're like, what are we gonna do now? But instead we don't do that. We just, okay, what's the plan? Let's do a new plan. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna confront this problem? How are we gonna get out of this and make it better? So that's what we do every day. And like I said, they're my support system. I couldn't be here. I couldn't do everything that I do every day without
good.
them.
Those are your business
Yes.
partners.
Yes.
And when you're
That's good.
going through struggles and your kids see it
Yes.
it not only teaches them to appreciate things, but it also shows them how to cope.
Yes.
It prepares
Yes.
them on how to cope for
Mhm.
what's going to happen to them,
Mhm.
when they get grown and they get out on their own and they,
Right.
start doing their own thing. Like,
Yes.
because bad times are going to come.
Oh yes.
yeah.
I'm
For
not going
sure.
to say bad times, tough times.
Tough
Tough
times.
times are
Yes.
going to come. So it's kind of like it teaches them how to cope.
I love that because, like I said before, when they were smaller, I get more worried, more stressed. I mean, I'm stressed. I mean, everybody has stress. Whoever says they don't, they're
Right.
lying.
They
Lying.
Through the
Everybody
teeth.
is
Yes.
stressed.
Yes, but you just have to
Yes.
learn how to cope with it, how to deal with it, and how to come out of it stronger. And then
Right.
I feel like this is the opportunity when you teach them how to go fish, not just feed them the fish.
Right.
So I'm teaching them how to go
How
and
to
fish on
fish.
their own.
Yes, that is very important
Yes,
because
yes.
I know like some high school kids who don't know the first thing of sorting laundry,
Mhm.
making a bed. I mean, and that's just simple stuff. And
Yeah.
it's like you can't baby kids.
No.
You have to, like you said, give them those tools so they can be
Mhm.
successful as I say functional adults.
Yes.
Because you want them to be able, to function in
Yes.
society.
Mm-hmm.
So I commend you
Thank
on
you.
raising 3 girls.
Yes.
Oh my God. I couldn't imagine. I got 1.
Right.
But yes, 3.
If I'd had
Oh,
mine
wow.
first, I probably wouldn't have had my son.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Yeah.
So you say that your daughters they're part of your team.
Yes.
So legacy,
Mhm.
like what type of legacy do you hope to leave for them, or what does legacy mean to you?
For me, it's just to always teach them how to be strong.
Mhm.
Life is always gonna throw you something, and you just have to learn how to how do you say it?
Kind of
Yes,
dodge it,
yes,
duck and
dodge it.
dodge.
It's going that way. Just let it go. Sometimes you do have to confront things, and Even if you don't like it, you don't enjoy it, you have to go through it. And I want them to be strong, and I want them to be smart, and I want them to know that they have each other. Like my sisters and my brothers, we do get along, but there's times that we don't even talk to each other and we're fine. But I don't want my daughters to grow like that, so I'm teaching them to stay strong, to depend on each other to an extent, you know, and to know that they have to have each other's support. So I want them to always love each other, you know, even if I'm not here and God calls me or something, just so they know they have each other. And I pray that one day they find a man, a good man, and that care and love them, and you know, stay married for forever. But if that's not the case, then just to learn how to deal with it, and that they're gonna be okay. So that's why I feel like education is very important for me, so that we can change. Like it's enough of all the traditions that we have in my culture, of the things that you marry young, that you have kids young, and because that's what I did.
Look, same here.
I got married when I was 16, so you're like, what's going on? I see my 16-year-old, and I'm like, why did I do that? Like, what was I thinking? You know, like she's still my baby.
Right. Yeah, but it was like stuck in her mind, like I'm grown, I'm fixing to get married. You can't tell me. I know it's how I was. But
I mean, I don't regret it because I'm 42. My oldest daughter is 24, so I feel blessed, you know. And when we go places and people think that we're all sisters, I feel like, yep, that's me.
Yes.
But I don't want them to go through the same thing, so I want you just leave them the knowledge of life. They can confront anything, whatever, you know, life's throw at us. Never complain. We try to never complain.
Right.
I tell my daughters, never complain. Whatever God wants us to go through, we just have to find a way to go through it. I don't care what it is. We have to find a way. Don't complain, because then worse things are gonna happen.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, like you said, you have to go through it and get to the other side.
Go through it.
So going through it is the hardest.
Yes. And then just find a way, when you know you can control it, then move to the side. Let everything go. Let you know, whatever.
Find a solution.
Yes. Just move aside. Let it go, and then just go and recoup, and go at it again.
Definitely. So you have an upcoming event, which is tomorrow. It's a talent show, right?
Yes, I'm very
explain a little bit about this talent show and the vision behind the talent show, because it's very diverse from what I see.
Yes. Well, we were talking, one of my friends and I were talking about how to grow my page, how to do something different from what is going on here in East Texas. But then we see that I'm blessed to have a lot of bands and DJs and people that sing. They come to my show every week. And then we're like, talk about it. And they said there's a lot of talent out there, but they don't get the opportunity to get exposed. They don't get the support. They don't have the chance to show what they really can do.
Right.
So we were like, you know what? You're right. We need to... We need to have the opportunity to help that people, to support them, to give them the chance so that they can go out there and get out of their cocoon and just
I like that.
Do it. So it's very exciting, but I have to admit something, you guys. I'm very nervous because it looks like it's going to be raining tomorrow. So pray for me.
Don't pray for no rain.
This is one of the struggles that I'm going to have to go through it and see what's going to happen. But we'll make it happen. I know that God's got a plan, so right now, I'm just going to keep on praying that it doesn't rain. At least let us finish the show. And I have a lot of guests. I have 12 guests.
Oh, wow.
For me, that's a lot. I have to tell you, because I was happy if I can bring 5 people and sing. And then all of a sudden, my list started growing. And now I have 12 people who's going to be there and sing. And I'm very excited because they're not only from Tyler. I have a guest from Louisiana. I have one from Mount Plaza, and I have one from Lufkin, Longview, Kilgore, Henderson, Oak Cliff,
Dallas,
and I have another one from Dallas.
Wow.
Okay,
So,
that's
yes. And then I have 3 people who's been in a talent show already in Miami.
Okay.
And they wanted to come and participate in mine, and I'm like, wow. So from there, we do have some people that wants us to go do this talent show in Oklahoma. We were already invited. We have a sponsor who's offering us 100% cover just to have me and the other person that is gonna be my
Nice.
MC tomorrow.
That's a blessing.
That to go over there, and I'm like, wow. I say yes, let's do it. So we
Yeah.
got an invitation to take this show to Dallas. We have one to Oklahoma. We have another invitation to do it in Louisiana.
That is
So
awesome.
we're gonna
do that. Like,
Yeah.
and that's, and you know,
Yes.
and that's just because you
Mhm.
stepped out and took that chance. Look at all those doors and those
Yeah.
opportunities
Yes.
Yes.
where G-Force Media will be at.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So
it's
I'm very excited.
Wow.
So other than the rain tomorrow, we do have singers that's gonna be playing live there tomorrow. We have Cricket coming, and they're gonna be one of our main sponsors. We have the Net Health, who's gonna be giving 250 shots,
okay for
for
COVID.
people that
Okay.
wants to get the shot against
And
the
where is
COVID.
this event at?
It's gonna be in my studio, the parking lot behind it, which is nice and big.
Mhm.
It's 412 West Locust Street
Okay.
here in downtown, and then we're gonna have snacks. I'm not gonna have tacos. That's the one thing that I lack. I couldn't find a taco truck on time, but because I didn't know where I was gonna do it at the beginning. But then my daughter said, "Mom, why would you want to be advertising somebody else's place when you're trying to advertise yourself?" So we
I
have
love
to
a
do it
young
in
mind.
Yes.
G4.
Like they
so,
think that's right.
yes,
You know, they
so I'm
think
like,
differently.
okay, that's it. Let's do it at G4. And
Right.
we have it's a nice space. It's not like for thousands and thousands of people, but we can easily fit 250 people there.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
That's
So
good.
we're
That's
gonna
good.
we're gonna be there. So we have that live music, and then we have judges. Our judges are gonna be judging the people. I have an influencer here in Tyler
Mhm.
that she's got a lot of followers. She works for the newspaper. She's been doing TV. She's been doing all of these other stuff. And when I asked her, I was embarrassed because it's gonna be 4 hours long.
Mhm.
I said, who wants to go and sit over there for 4 hours? And I'm like, who am I going to get to want to sit there for 4 hours? And then people start jumping, and then next thing I know, they're even upset that I didn't invite the
Oh
other
my
people that-
goodness.
to be my judges. And I was like, well, keep your seat there because, you're coming to my next one. So
Yeah.
next one coming up in November. We just don't know the date yet, but it's going to be here in Tyler before we take it out of Tyler. I wanna- I
Wow.
want to give
that's amazing.
opportunity to other people here in Tyler, and they started texting me like, "Can we say it in English?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
See, I love that.
I
because-
feel like I'm
Ah.
sorry that I interrupted
no,
you.
Go ahead.
I feel like if there's something that's got no borders, is the music. Don't need no
Music.
language. Don't need a border. Don't need nothing. If you can sing, if you can put yourself
Mhm.
out there, nobody needs to understand what you're saying. They can feel it.
Exactly.
So
And that's
that's
what
why-
music is.
yes.
It makes you feel
Mhm.
good, and it brings
Mhm.
everybody together.
Yes.
Music is just
Music and
a
food.
yes,
Right?
music
And
and food.
tacos.
Yeah, tacos.
Amazing tacos.
Good
this
tacos.
time.
Look,
I'm
will
gonna
you
stop it
take the
next
taco
time.
truck if a taco truck is available?
Right.
Do you want
Yes,
it? Look,
yes,
you
please
hear that?
do.
If there is a taco truck available, please reach out to Diana Lopez of Lady D.
Yes,
Of G-Force Media.
Facebook.com/Lady D.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Like what inspired you? Why did you want to do this talent show? I know you said for people that don't have that platform,
Mhm.
but the vision, because
My-
it's big.
Yes.
It's
well,
a big vision.
It got bigger than I thought it was.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
you-
Look, we know.
Okay.
We know.
That's a whole nother story.
Oh my gosh. Like, let's just talk about vision.
Yeah.
Not just in general of the talent show, but
Mhm.
just vision altogether.
I think I love helping people. I always like to serve my community. If there's anything that I can do for others, then I'm going to
Mhm.
be there.
Yeah.
Of course, if time permits, because lately I'm like, get on my schedule.
Get on my,
God bless
or
you.
send me an email.
Contact me through email. Make sure you
Yes.
schedule me.
Yeah.
But,
And but that's the level and the point
Yes.
that you are
Yeah.
at, and I know you
Yes.
prayed to get there.
of
Uh-huh.
course.
So I
Yeah.
mean, hey, email her.
Email her.
Yes.
It's
Email her.
exciting because remember, if you're gonna pray, it says if you have, I don't know how to translate it in English because in Spanish sounds awesome, but I'm gonna try. If there's 2 or more and
Yeah,
you pray
then-
and call my name,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be there. Well, it's 4 of us at home, so you can
I
imagine.
know
Yeah.
that's right.
I
That's
love-
right. That's
Yes,
right.
where two
We
or
have a
two or
strong
more
prayer.
gathered in His
Yes.
name, it shall
Yes,
be done.
yes.
Yes.
So it's
Oh,
4 of
yes.
us, and we keep God in between us, and I keep inviting Him to everything I do, anywhere I go, every day. When I get to my office, that's the first thing I do. And now I even have like a channel on my TV that I turn on. There's prayers everywhere. I try to, like I said, always keep him there because without him, I can't do anything.
That is right. You have
Yes,
to
Nothing
keep
yes.
him.
at all. Nothing.
Yes, if he's not
Yes.
in it, it's not gonna work.
It's not going to
for
work.
sure.
And some people, they forget about that.
Yes,
They think you got some kind of, magic in you, or people like you, or that nobody has to like you.
Nobody.
Nobody has to like you. Nobody has to buy from you. But
uh-huh.
when you pray about it and you give it to God, and He
Yes,
knows
yes.
where your heart is,
Yes,
He's going to supply you.
he's
Yes,
gonna
he's
work
gonna
it out
supply you.
because
He
Yeah.
always does. But so in within your culture, the level of entrepreneurism that you're at. So how does that go over with the Hispanic community?
Oh, it's challenging.
really okay.
It's challenging, but I do have a lot of people that support me, that love me. Like, I'm gonna have to name her because she came to my studio on Wednesday. I didn't even do Thursday night because I had like unexpected show on Wednesday, and it had so many people log in like never before.
Wow.
It was just like maybe I need to change my show, like you were saying earlier, change my show to Wednesdays, even though Thursday.
Yeah.
I did my math and my research and everything, and it showed that Thursday was the day to do a
Right.
show, but now we're planning something else. But anyway, I had her. Her name is Yvette Savarce. She's an anchor here in the Spanish-speaking television.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she was there, and she's like, Diana, I know you from so many years, and so far what you have done is like, wow. They were surprised with my studio, which is humble. I invite everybody's welcome there, but I feel like I'm humble. I'm still there. Like I'm always busy. I'm always on TV. I'm always here and I'm always there, but I still feel like there's always room for me to improve.
Yes.
But I always invite people, like especially the Hispanic people. Sometimes they see me in the store, they're afraid to talk to me. They think that I'm gonna not talk to them or anything, and that's not me. And I have like several occasions I see people following me in Walmart. I don't know if I can say the store, but I'm doing my shopping and I just like can see over my shoulder. I see people until I go and talk to them, and I said, "Can I help you? Do you know me? Is there anything that I can help you?" And they're like, "Oh yes, it's just I seen your show." And I'm like, "Please come talk to me."
Yeah, I like that.
She won't bite.
Yeah, she will
I
not.
won't. And like I feel like most of the Hispanic people that I know, they're very supportive, they're very nice, but there's still a lot of challenges because maybe some people can get intimidated. But I'm not competing against nobody. I feel like everybody's got their own light, their own shine, and I work so hard. Like people can see whatever it is on the outside and everything, but the inside, like sleepless nights. You guys know all
Late
about
nights,
it.
early mornings,
I'm telling
going to
you.
bed hungry.
Yes.
Not knowing,
Waking up hungry.
Waking up hungry.
You like, oh, I forgot to eat.
Yes.
Like, have I eaten anything lately?
Exactly.
Until my stomach is growling. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Growling, and I'm like, wait, what time did I eat last
Right.
night? Yesterday my gas was going out around 11, and I'm like, am I this tired for sure? I mean, I know I'm tired, but something was wrong because usually by 11 I'm still going, 11 p.m.
Right.
And then I remember I left my sandwich inside like from like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I hadn't eaten anything since maybe the morning I left home. I don't even know.
So you don't remember.
And I was
Yeah.
like, I need to go eat. And then I ate my sandwich. I'll go back in, and I was helping with the remodeling of my place and with painting and cleaning and doing all of this. I mean, I do everything. I'm telling you. When I said I do everything. So
Wow.
I love my community. So maybe
That
one
is
day
good.
they'll come and get to know me and they can feel comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come visit her. I'm
Yes.
telling you, her studio.
Talk to me.
Just
It's
the
nice.
atmosphere
Yes,
is nice.
it's nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, we love every time we get invited.
Yes.
Snacks.
Snacks,
Right.
food.
Food.
I
fun.
mean,
I have,
hey,
I have
love
more
it.
fish right now, so you guys are welcome to come have some.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Okay, so how can our viewers reach out to you, connect with you, and contact you?
I still love texting. Okay, a lot of
Okay.
people says their
Okay.
phone and texting don't work. It works for me. So they can
Okay.
text me on my personal cell phone, which is 903-646-2575. Now, my office is still just under make an appointment because I'm a salesperson and I'm barely there, so they have to make an appointment to come see me for anything, any services that I do. I didn't even finish telling you about the services that I offer in my office, but I do business consulting. That's my strongest one.
Okay.
And that's part of advertising. That's why I included there. Because a lot of people come to me and say, Diana, I have this great business, I have this great product, I got this great service, but I have no customers. Like, what am I doing wrong? That's where, before I can say, I can sell you a radio, I can sell you this, I can sell you that, I'm like, no, let me come and see your company. Maybe you have something dirty. You have.
I like that because you
Yeah.
said they have no customers,
Yes.
nobody's coming.
Yes.
You find out why.
Yes. So
I like
that's
that.
that's when I go there and I said, okay, let me go. Don't tell the employees I'm coming in. Let me just go sit over there, eat your food. Maybe it's the food, maybe something. I mean, there has to be something. So sometimes they don't even need a whole lot of advertising. They just need a little bit of a push. Maybe I said get rid of that waitress or get that
Right.
cashier.
Right.
She's not treating your customers right, and don't leave your business for so long. There's a lot of people that go and spend money, invest, and they're gone. And sometimes employees are not going to put the same effort
Right.
and love and because they don't know how hard it is to get there.
Right.
So there's a lot of other businesses that they do need advertising, and I'm glad they do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But there are others that just need something. So business consulting is my strongest that I enjoy doing. But I do, like I said, the billboards, the magazine, the social media is my favorite, one of my favorites too. Noches de Barra for sure.
Yes.
Yes, but I welcome everybody to just give me a call, send me an email, which is diana@g-forcemedia.com, or they can go to my website and send me a message from there, which is just g-forcemedia.com.
Okay.
And Facebook, let's not let Facebook out. Facebook.com /Lady D. I was trying to read what you were typing. but I
Look,
couldn't see
it wasn't going in.
So I'm like, what's she doing? It's G dash. You forgot the
Oh,
dash.
from the dash.
But I welcome anybody that wants to come and see me for any reason. If they want to be in my magazine, if they have a non-for-profit, I do publish non-for-profit companies, and even if it's a little space, depending on how much information I have for that month. But if they have a non-for-profit and they doing community work, they can come and advertise with me for free. I don't charge for that. So if they want to come and talk about their non-for-profit, or even if they want to come and talk about their business, they can come to my show. I don't charge anything for that. And I make sure that whenever people is looking for their services, that I can recommend them for sure. If they sell barbecue, they can invite me.
Yes,
As you can see, I love food. So
I love some good barbecue. Oh my gosh.
For sure.
Anybody barbecuing today?
Yeah, anybody barbecuing or want to provide barbecue for us today? Look, we will be there.
For sure. And I'm single, so my daughters are always saying, Mom, if you don't find a man that can barbecue, just don't even bother.
So one of her requirements is you have to know how to barbecue.
Yes. Oh man. So, what's your favorite type of barbecue? Like ribs, brisket?
Yes. I
What do
want to
you
say
prefer?
ribs. Yes. For
Fall
sure.
off
I
the
like
bone.
brisket. Yeah, I like some good
Yeah.
ones that fall off the bone. But I'm more of a brisket person, and I love a good baked potato. A
Ooh.
good
Right.
barbecue baked potato.
Yes.
I'm getting so hungry
Ooh,
because
I
I
want
haven't
one.
eaten
Look,
anything. Now
I
that
want
I
one now.
remember,
I'm
I'm
trying-
like, what time did I eat today?
I know, right? I'm trying to see what time it is. But yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Thank you for joining us
Oh,
today.
yes, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you
always
for
a
inviting
pleasure.
It
me.
is.
Yes, I enjoy being around you guys, and I do want to say that I'm like your number one fan. I saw yesterday that your magazine is going across seas, and I love it. I think you said I don't
It's
know,
in 25
Ecuador,
countries. Yeah, Ecuador,
and-
Peru,
yes,
Thailand, and Mexico.
Yes,
I was like,
that's
So
awesome.
yeah,
Yep.
it's exciting.
Yes,
And
so
that's,
congratulations.
With the digital world, you're
Mhm.
able to be global and
Yes.
international
That's
with digital.
mhm.
And people
And
don't realize
they-
that.
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. People don't realize that our world changed. The world that we had before 2020 was completely different from what we have right now.
Yes.
And it had teaches everybody. It had taught us a lot of ways to find different things. Like magazine, a lot of people think that it's dead, and no, it's not. Now you have time at home. You have time. When you're in your break, you have a lot of things that you can read, and when you have good advertisement in your magazine, everybody's gonna get into it, and that's why your magazine is growing so much.
Yes.
And
We
you have
need
to
y'all to
busy.
keep advertising, please. Yes, if you have businesses, you can advertise in Bam Woman Magazine. You can advertise. What's the title?
G-Force Media
G-Force
Magazine.
Media Magazine. So you have two amazing magazines that you
Thank
can
you.
advertise with.
Yes.
So we're here to help you.
Yes.
Well, let's jump into a few announcements. Bam Woman Magazine issue 3 will release at midnight. And let's see what I have in this bag.
Oh, so she's got a swag bag.
So let's talk about these swag bags for a minute.
Yes, marketing
So-
materials.
Marketing. So we have a few events that we are actually going to have swag bags at, or going to be sending them to. Which one do I have? Okay. So swag bags. What a swag bag is. It is a marketing tool to where you can put business cards, samples. If you have an upcoming event, put your flyers in there, and then we give them out to the guest that's going to visit our tables when we go to Houston at the Ultimate Women's Expo. And that is a 2-day event. So you definitely want to take advantage of our swag bag marketing opportunity.
Yes.
And then this is just an example of, here's a card, a flyer that you can put in there. This
They
is
have
just a
candy
sample. Yeah, you can do candy.
Yeah.
No,
but
but
you
you
can
have some there for
Oh,
me. I'm
no,
just
I don't
kidding.
have any candy. No, I don't have any candy.
Sorry.
Business cards, all of that. Little media kits for people. This is ours. So, reach out to us.
Explain what a media kit and a bio sheet is, because some people don't know.
Kit. So,
You touch it.
okay, we're back. Okay. So, a media kit, it has all your information on here. It has your business name, your social media, pictures, things that you've done, people you've partnered with, brands that you've worked with, community events. A media kit just it makes you more trustworthy as a business owner. People can see.
Media kit.
People can see what you've done. It's like, where's the music coming from? And then we have a magazine sample, and I think you do magazine samples, don't you? Yeah, this is our magazine sample, and this is a bio sheet. A bio sheet has your bio, your information, and a professional photo. Not
No
a selfie,
selfies.
not a bathroom mirror photo.
Yeah, with the water
But
stain
none of
on
that.
the mirror.
Yeah. So
With the shower curtain as a background.
exactly.
I had one a few days ago.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so when they ask you for your bio and a professional photo, especially if you're a speaker, makeup artist, media personality, you should have a media kit, professional photos, bio sheet ready. Models, hairstylists, you need those because you never know. Just like you were looking for guests to like either host or judge, you want to know, what have you done? Well, here, I'm going to email you my bio sheet or my media kit.
And everybody has their phone on them, so you can just shoot them an email right then.
And we are visual people, so we have to see things.
Links don't expire.
Exactly.
Links
They
don't
do
expire.
not.
What you did in 1997, if it's attached to anything social media or what am I saying? Social media or anything or on the
Any
news, any advertising,
advertising.
yes,
Anything.
any advertising. got caught up for a second. It doesn't expire. We can go and look at that today.
And you may get a new client or a new contract just because of a link
Yeah.
from 3 years ago.
From 3 or 4 years ago.
So it may not happen right then when you market or advertise, but
Right.
if you keep doing it consistently,
Uh-huh.
it's going to pay off.
Yep.
It is going to pay off. So I couldn't help myself. I printed a copy of issue 3. So I just could not help myself.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Kamisha
Kamisha.
Nelson, Kamisha the model for gracing the cover. Shout out to Shake Ray Photography for doing the cover shoot and the cover photos for Miss Kamisha and for Bam Woman Magazine.
Nice.
So,
Oh
yeah,
my
I'll let you
gosh.
ladies look at it after the
Yay.
show, but yes, I had to print a copy off.
All right.
We hopefully like we'll be able to do mass prints one day, you know. So if you're looking to sponsor, advertise, or anything like that, reach out to us. So we are going to end our show. Check out the outro. For some reason we have music playing
Yes.
already. And it's
It's a good jam.
It really is.
We'll just make it work like that. You guys can enjoy the music.
I
Whoever
know.
it is. Whoever is watching us.
The outro. That is the end of Oh, there we go. There's the bar. All right. We will see you, beautiful people, next weekend. Continue to follow us on social media at bamwoman.com. Email info@bamwomanmagazine.com. And a brain freeze there.
You